Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm actually live. Yeah, I can't believe it. Came back just for you guys. Just for you guys. Last time I filmed that video midway through my painting, but this time we'll actually see like the whole big picture. I'm actually super excited for that, guys. We'll actually see everything that happens. Because last time it was only like a small fraction of what happens in my head. This time you'll see all the nooks and crannies that happen up in here. I'm excited. Yes. Also, thank you guys for your support. Make sure to smash that subscribe. Cue voiceover Alan. This little section you guys will see me use a projector, so I can draw it by hand. I just don't have the time. We quickly knocked in some base colors, like we got that whole thing down, like, you know. I was honestly really stressing about the base colors because this painting had so many different values and everything was so new. I was kind of struggling a lot with this one. It looks like I know what I'm doing, but just so you guys, you know, full transparency, I actually don't know anything about art. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But it worked out in my favor. Also, this block-in took me like forever. It took me like a solid 2 to 3 days straight. I don't know, like, I was kind of thinking it was gonna turn out like shit, but I'm gonna hit AP art like a truck. So then here we continue with the base colors. I continue adding in like the darker shadows and the values and yada 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 art bullshit. Yeah, I also spent a lot of time trying to render the background of those people right here with the red tones. You'll see later on I actually wasted all my time because I paint over it in the end, so that's nice and fun. But honestly, I was kind of happy with where I was starting at this point, you know? Like, it was kind of making sense. You'll also start to notice later on, it becomes a reoccurring pattern for me to keep constantly repainting and stressing about those transparent people in the background. So guess who I eventually just painted over them. You barely even see them in the final piece, so I don't know why I was stressing so much about something so irrelevant. This point was honestly, this is always the toughest part for me. It's where I have to keep pushing through the rendering, keep pushing through everything. Here is where I met up with my art teacher and I started to render. You know, as usual, we thought things were going a-okay. Then I asked her for a critique and you can see she's pointing out some stuff to me, and then I realized I need to lock in now. So I redid almost the whole thing. You'll see me literally paint over everything I poured hours into because I realized this just wasn't cutting it. So I simplified a lot of the elements down. I got rid of the building on the top of the school. I got rid of some of the figures. I made sure the story made more sense. But honestly, I really hated repainting everything, but I think it was actually worth it in the end. You know, I think it actually paid off, but it was super labor intensive. I was working later and later into the night. It was grind time. It was grind time. It was 12 in the middle of the night. My parents were sleeping, but guess who was up like a freak? Painting. All I did for those next few days was paint. I would do my homework, come home, and immediately paint. But honestly, it was kind of enjoyable. I know you guys are sick of hearing me complain all day about how hard painting is, but honestly, something hits different about the late night painting sessions. Guys, it's okay. I'm actually kind of killing it. Like, I'm kind of doing well. Like, wait.
All right, so y'all just seen that corny ass shit.
To my, like, other paintings, we're so back, guys. We're so back. Oh my god, don't look at my fingers. Every time I paint, I actually look like a smurf. Like, I actually start to become paint. Like, I got oil paint in my hair one day, and my hair started falling out. Tell me how that makes sense. Don't get oil paint in your hair, guys. It will actually make you go crazy, because my hair felt like an actual paintbrush. Okay, like, to be fair, it's not completely rendered, so we're gonna figure that out. I'm actually doing well. Like,
I kind of hated it at first, but like once I applied the critique my art teacher gave, it all started kind of meshing together. Also, like she was like, Alan, try to think of not what to add, but what to simplify. I'm like, she kind of ate that. So I redid the composition and it looks so much better now. Like the story actually makes sense. This is kind of the best painting I've ever made, and like, wait, yes! Like, all the suffering in the 16 hours I put into this painting were so worth it, bro. I love painting! Like, these little details, right? It was so satisfying. Like, painting is actually amazing, guys. Like, painting is the bomb.com, guys. You don't get it. Everyone should pick up a paintbrush once in their life. This is literally life-changing, bro. I just need to render for like the last few days, so guess who stopped procrastinating? Come on now, come on. Round of applause, round of applause. I will check in with you guys soon. I promise. What am I doing? Okay, bye.
So this part, I was adding the rim light in the background, and I was, you know, adding all the finishing touches. Honestly, painting is like a battle of attrition for me. It feels like, you know, it's just who can lose their mind while rendering the fastest. But honestly, every single, I don't know, guys. I don't know, actually. Like, like, you'll see me literally struggle so bad to use that ruler because I was trying to fix the roof, and literally everything, like, that roof jumped me. That roof jumped me for the hallway. And for what? For what? For what? Exactly. No, but that ruler saved my ass so bad. Like, without it, I would have been a hot mess, believe it or not.
It's so flipping cold. I'm walking home to do my painting. I'm actually freezing. This shit is not funny. Guys, I painted a rock today and I painted a cat, and I can't acrylic paint. I actually can't acrylic paint. My hands are turning pink. Buy a good jacket. Don't be stupid like me. I'm using a fucking windbreaker as a jacket. Where's their winds in California? Awkward. Remember when I said we were back? I lied. I lied so bad, man. I'm actually shivering in my timbers now. It's almost dark. I might die, guys. I have 3 days to finish this painting. I have today, tomorrow, and the day it's due. So today, we're locking it. No more dilly-dallying. No more dilly-dallying. Today, we're painting till 12, boys. It's okay. I'll sniff a little too many fumes of cadmium, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. And like, stranger danger, I'm gonna get kidnapped on my way home. And my stomach is rumbling, bro. So I'm gonna get home. I'm gonna do a snack break. Just a little. Okay, I'm not gonna get run over. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I look like a wet dog. Please ignore that, guys. This video is about the art, not the artist. I'm literally out of breath from talking because it's so cold, guys. It's so cold. California is so warm. Today, for breakfast, our school gave us pizza. It was so good. I don't care. I don't care if it was 100% processed, 100% artificial. That was fire. I will come test tomorrow.
Remember when I said I was gonna lock in? Well, I may have lied.
You need to leave!
You see, I have this thing called cadmium, right? Did a little Google search. It's toxic. It's not like dangerous amounts of toxic because like they're still producing it, but if you read the label here, cancer and reproductive harm. Now, you may be asking, how does that affect you at all? Well, I thought it didn't affect me either until I started getting these raging headaches, and this is the culprit at the scene of the crime. So I'm gonna have to buy a synthetic cadmium. While I do that, I'm gonna wait for that to ship. I'm going to cope and keep painting. Who's here? Honestly, I really just want to give up, but it's like this much closer to being like really good. I guess I'm gonna keep going, you know? It's already 8, so I really doubt how much I'm gonna get done. So we'll get back to you on that one. But if you guys noticed something, I made this one before I started vlogging. I don't have any time-lapse footage, so And this one is the one that you guys just saw me make last video. Say hi to my stuffed animals. They're supporting me on from the trenches. Troopers, you might say. Troopers. Also, I'd like to put a disclaimer, guys. I'm a sophomore in high school. Please don't dog dookie all over my art. Thank you. Do I think this is award worthy? Not really. But will I submit it anyway? Yes. I'll probably explain these paintings a whole lot more in the upcoming videos. You see, I'm just a little too tired to come up with a script, so all this is just what I think on top of my head. I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I paint. I will not be telling you who, because let's keep some things to ourselves. This is the last few additional details, but I hope you guys are ready for the final reveal in 3, 2, 1. So, we're finally done, guys. We did it. This is honestly one of the most funnest paintings I've made, and honestly, it was like kind of a big challenge, but I really, I mean, look at her. I mean, look at it. It's just wow. Like, it's like actually kind of amazing how I made that. Do I know how I made it? No. Does this video give any actual helpful advice on how to make a painting? No. But was this fun? Yes, and that's what really matters at the end of the day when you're making a painting. I say that and I'm gonna get hit with the 1, so keep that in mind. But the next painting might be a banger, guys. It might top this one. I've already spent 22 hours on that, so keep an eye out for the next video, so make sure to click that bell. Yeah, I think this painting is actually it's my biggest painting so far. The other ones were flipping tiny. This one's like ginormous. Like this one's like honking massive. Now the other painting isn't as big, but it should allow me to put more detail. So I hope you guys will look forward to that next one. And this will be the end. And I love you guys. Bye bye.